Welcome back to the deep dive. There's this unique thrill in watching new talent just explode onto the scene in sports, really shaking things up.
Yeah, absolute.
But there's also a deep respect for those established stars who've battled through, well, everything to stay at the top.
For sure. And today we're diving into the world of Indian cricket to explore two really remarkable journeys. Each one is fascinating in its own way.
Exactly. Our mission for this deep dive is to unpack the unique paths of two exceptional Indian cricketers. We've got Nitish Kumar Reddy, who's just burst into the limelight. His rise has been, well, meteoric, you could say.
Definitely meteoric. And then there's Shreyas Iyer. He's more of an established pillar, someone who's not only delivered consistently, but has also navigated some pretty formidable challenges in his career.
We've got a stack of really interesting sources for you. Detailed bios, career highlights, insights into their domestic league stuff, their IPL journeys, which are huge, and of course their international careers.
Right. And the goal isn't just stats, is it? We want to really get into the dedication, the challenges, the big moments that have defined their paths.
Yeah, in this incredibly demanding world of Indian cricket. So we'll look at the exhilarating rise of this young phenom and compare it with the unwavering resilience of a proven star. Should be interesting to see what makes each story so compelling.
Definitely. Where should we start? Nitish.
All right, let's kick off with Nitish Kumar Reddy. His journey really is a story of a phenomenal, almost unbelievable rise. Born in Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh, May 26, 2003.
So still very young.
Very young. And his cricket journey started incredibly early. We're talking 5 years old, plastic bat, watching older guys play at the local grounds.
Classic start for many cricketers.
But here's the detail that, for me, really highlights the depth of commitment. His father, Motivala Reddy, he made a profound sacrifice.
Oh, yeah. Tell us about that.
So when Nitish was just 12 or 13, his dad actually quit his job. He was facing a transfer that would have taken him away to Udaipur, I think.
Right.
And he chose to stay, to prioritize his son's cricket career, even though relatives were apparently questioning the decision.
Wow. That level of parental belief and sacrifice?
Yeah.
What does that even mean for a young player? It's huge, right?
It's got to be immense.
Yeah, that kind of foundational support, that deep belief, it's incredibly rare and, frankly, invaluable. This creates this environment where a kid can fully focus, without all those external pressures beyond just playing the game itself.
Makes sense.
And Nitish, benefiting from that, got early training under coaches like Kumara, Swami, Krishna Rao, and Watekar. This dedicated setup meant he got spotted early.
By MSK Prasad, right? Former selector.
Exactly. MSK Prasad spotted him during under 12 and under 14 matches. That led him to advanced training at the Andhra Cricket Association, the ACA Academy. It really speaks volumes about spotting talent early and just nurturing it relentlessly.
And that nurturing clearly paid off big time. His 2017-18 Vijay Merchant Trophy season, that's the top under-16 comp in India, was, well, nothing short of legendary.
He absolutely dominated.
Didn't just score runs, he dominated, racking up over 1,200 runs at an average of over 176.
That average is just insane, 176.
And he wasn't just batting, he chipped in with 26 wickets, too. That kind of all-around show earned him the BCCI Best Cricketer in the Under-16 Award, the Jagmohan Dalmia Award for that season.
And he was the first player from the ACA to get that, wasn't he?
First one ever from Andhra. That's a serious marker of future potential, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely. And his IPL journey perfectly mirrors that rapid climb. In the 2023 auction, Sunrisers Hyderabad, SRH, bought him for a pretty modest sum, around 20 lakh.
Peanuts in IPL terms, almost.
Right. And he played only 2 matches that year, didn't even get a chance to bat.
Okay.
But then fast forward to the 2024 season, total breakout performance, he wins the IPL Emerging Player of the Year award.
Wow.
Which is, fantastic recognition for the league's most promising young talent. He scored over 300 runs at a really strong strike rate, played some crucial knocks, and also picked up 3 wickets.
So delivering with bat and ball.
Exactly. And this just propelled his value sky high. SRH retained him for a staggering Euro 6 crores in the 2025 IPL auction.
6 crores, that's a, 30x increase in 1 year?
Yeah, it's an incredible jump in valuation. Just shows how quickly a player can become indispensable in that league.
It's incredible how quickly things change, almost overnight it seems. Does a rise that fast, that meteoric, come with its own unique pressures? Maybe different from the sort of slower, sustained climb we see with someone like Shreyas.
Oh, definitely. The pressure is different. When you explode onto the scene like Nitish did, the expectation is immediate. And it's immense. There's less time to just ease yourself in.
Yeah, the spotlight's right on you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And what about his international debut? It was just as explosive, wasn't it? T20I debut October 6, 2024 against Bangladesh. But he really burst into the limelight in the very next match, just 3 days later.
He really did.
And in that second T20I, he totally delivered under that pressure. Scores 74 runs off just 35 ball strike rate over 200. And to top it off, he takes 2 key wickets, including Mahmudullah, I think. Earns him player of the match.
That kind of immediate match-winning impact, that's what seals your place, isn't it?
It really is. That performance essentially secured his spot in the test squad for the Border Gavaskar Trophy Down Under, made his test debut for India on November 22, 2024.
And his test debut just continued that incredible run. First innings, he top scores with 41, then 38 not out.
Solid contribution straight away.
Yeah, then in the second test, he's a standout again. Top scores in both innings with 42 runs each, just consistently delivering crucial runs from the lower order.
Showing real temperament.
But then came the truly historic moment. Fourth test, batting at number 8. He scores his first international test century.
Incredible. At number 8.
Builds this vital 128-run partnership. And this wasn't just a century. It was the first ever century by an Indian number 8 batter in Australia.
That's legendary stuff already. For a right-handed batter and right-arm medium-fast bowler, clearly a genuine all-rounder.
It just underlines his incredible versatility and temperament, doesn't it?
It really does. Nitish Kumar Reddy has proven he's not just a white ball slogger. He has the composure, the skill to excel in the longest format too. That makes him an incredibly valuable asset for India.
Okay, so you've heard about Nitish's lightning-fast ascent, a true testament to raw talent just exploding onto the scene.
Phenomenal is the word.
But what about the other kind of journey? The one that takes years of sustained performance, navigating really significant challenges, and building a legacy piece by piece. Let's switch gears and turn our attention to Shreyas Iyer.
The established pillar.
Exactly. His path offers a really powerful counterpoint. Born December 6, 1994, in Mumbai. His journey also began with strong foundations. Helped his college team win 6 trophies, spotted at 18 by coach Pravin Amre at the famous Shivaji Park Gymkhana.
A legendary breeding ground for cricketers.
Totally. And get this. His teammates used to compare him to Virender Sehwag.
High praise indeed. Shows his attacking style early on.
Right. He even did a stint with the Trent Bridge cricket team in the UK back in 2014, averaged a phenomenal 99 runs per game there.
99 average. That's serious form. And his domestic dominance is precisely what built that foundation for him. He made an immediate impact in his first-class debut, the 2014-15 Ranji Trophy.
Ranji being India's premier domestic first-class tournament.
Right. Scored over 800 runs straight off the bat, 2 centuries. But his 2015-16 Ranji season was truly exceptional. He was the top scorer with over 1,300 runs, 4 centuries.
1,300 runs, that's massive in Ranji.
Massive. He became only the second player ever to score that many runs in a single Ranji season. He even smashed a double century against a touring Australian team.
So he wasn't just a batsman, he took on leadership roles too.
Yeah, vice captain from Mumbai, captain of India B in the Deodhar Trophy, where he was also a leading run scorer, showed leadership potential early.
And didn't he have a record-breaking T20 score domestically?
He did. 147 runs in a domestic T20 match in February 2019. At that time, it was the highest score by any Indian batsman in T20s.
You know, his recent Ranji Trophy experience really highlights his resilience, I think. After the BCCI asked senior players to participate, he missed a quarterfinal due to a back issue.
Ah, yes. The injury trouble started creeping in there.
And that actually led to him losing his central BCCI contract, which is a huge setback for any player.
Massive setback. Huge financial and symbolic blow.
But he didn't give up. He came back for the semifinal and the final, helped Mumbai win the trophy. That's real fighting spirit, isn't it?
It really is. And that resilience is kind of a recurring theme in his whole career. His IPL journey shows that too, highlights his evolving role and influence.
How so?
Well, in the 2015 auction, Delhi Daredevils brought him for a pretty significant sum. And like Nitish, he won the IPL Emerging Player of the Year award that season.
Ah, interesting parallel there.
Yeah. But what's really compelling is his captaincy story. He became the youngest captain for Delhi Daredevils in 2018, only 23, stepping in after Gautam Gambhir stepped down.
Youngest captain for Delhi, wow. And his captaincy debut was pure fireworks, wasn't it?
Absolutely explosive. Smashed an unbeaten 93 off just 40 balls, 10 sixes, man of the match, led Delhi to a big win. Talk about leading from the front.
Definitely. And then he steered the rebranded Delhi Capitals to the playoffs in 2019, first time in 7 years for them. And then, incredibly, to their maiden IPL final in 2020.
Huge achievements for a young captain. But then came the setbacks. A shoulder injury in 2021 meant Rishabh Pant took over as captain for Delhi.
Right, and Shreyas was later released. Just shows how quickly fortunes can turn, even for established guys.
He truly does. But he landed on his feet. Moved to Kolkata Knight Riders, KKR, in 2022 for a big price, 12.25 crore, and was immediately named captain. That marked a new chapter.
And a successful one, eventually.
Very successful. His triumph in 2024, leading KKR to win their third IPL title, finishing top of league stage, that was truly remarkable.
And didn't he set a record with that?
He did. Became the first captain to lead two different teams, Delhi and KKR, to an IPL final, and only the fifth Indian captain overall to win an IPL title.
That's elite company. Then the 2025 IPL auction added another twist.
Oh yeah, the auction drama. Bought by Punjab Kings for a record-breaking sum, nearly 27 crores.
26.75, I think it was, broke the all-time record.
Right, broke the record. But then, in a crazy turn of events, Rishabh Pant broke that record in the very same auction. Went for 27 crores.
You just can't make this stuff up. The IPL auction is wild.
It absolutely is.
But despite all these highs, even an established pillar like Shreyas faces setbacks. Recently lost 2 back-to-back finals as captain in June 2025, right? IPL and the T20 Mumbai League.
Yeah, tough losses. Shows the relentless nature of the sport, doesn't it? Even for the best.
Definitely. Let's talk international career.
Right. His international career is really a masterclass in hitting milestones, but also showing that resilience we talked about. T20I debut, November 2017. ODI debut shortly after. Scored 88 runs. Solid start.
And he holds that crazy record, 31 runs in 1 over.
Yeah, in an ODI against West Indies in 2019, most runs scored by an Indian batsman in a single over in ODIs. Quite something. Scored his maiden ODI ton against New Zealand in 2022.
And his Test debut in November 2021 was truly memorable, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Received his cap from the legend Sunil Gavaskar himself. Became only the 16th Indian player to score a century on Test debut.
Incredible debut. And didn't he double up?
He did. He was the first Indian ever to score both a century and a half century in the 2 innings of his debut Test. Just kept setting new benchmarks.
Like breaking Kohli's record.
Exactly. Broke Virat Kohli's record for most runs in a 3-match T20I bilateral series. Scored over 200 runs, 3 consecutive unbeaten half-centuries against Sri Lanka in 2022. That got him ICC Player of the Month for Feb 2022.
Just kept achieving. But the injuries.
Yeah, the injuries really highlight the physical toll. Battled recurring back issues in 2023. Missed significant series, even needed surgery. Heartbreakingly missed the ICC Test Championship final.
That must have been devastating.
Absolutely. Yet, he made another phenomenal comeback. Named in the Asia Cup 2023 squad, smashed a magnificent century against Australia in an ODI, got man of the match, just bounces back.
He was key in India winning the Asia Cup in 2023 and the Champions Trophy in 2025 too, right? Got another Player of the Month for that.
Yep, ICC Men's Player of the Month for March 2025. And let's not forget his crucial century against New Zealand in the semifinals of the 2023 World Cup. His ability to bounce back time and time again, it's just extraordinary.
So we've unpacked 2 incredible careers here. Now let's maybe try and connect the dots, explore what these journeys tell us about success in cricket. You know, there are some fascinating parallels, aren't there?
Yeah, there really are.
Both won an Emerging Player of the Year award, IPL, for Iyer. The under-16 BCCI won for Reddy. That early recognition.
It's true. And both are either all-rounders or, top middle-order batters who can bowl a bit. Offers immense value to any team, that versatility.
Right. And both had those early, definitive breakthrough moments in domestic cricket that really announced their arrival.
Absolutely. And they've both shown impressive big scoring abilities and a remarkable knack for adapting across different formats of the game.
What's particularly compelling for me is how both have overcome significant hurdles. With Iyer, it's been that relentless battle against recurring injuries that demands incredible physical and mental strength.
Definitely fortitude.
And for Reddy, his journey is really underscored by that profound family sacrifice, which clearly shaped his early years, instilled that deep sense of purpose.
It just shows, doesn't it? Success at this level always comes with a price. Paid in different ways, maybe, but there's always a sacrifice involved.
Yeah, absolutely. And despite being at different stages of their careers, both have been trusted with IPL captaincy roles. That says a lot about their leadership potential, the trust teams place in them.
That's a powerful common thread for sure.
But their contrasting paths are just as illuminating, wouldn't you say? Reddy's story is just this rapid, explosive ascent, international cricket almost immediately after an IPL breakout, marked by record-breaking debuts, that unbelievable increase in value.
He's the fresh, explosive talent, burst onto the scene, full of raw potential being realized at, like, a dizzying pace.
Yeah. Whereas Iyer's career is much more established. It's defined by years of domestic consistency, that evolving IPL captaincy journey with all its highs and lows.
And his unwavering resilience navigating those significant injury setbacks while still maintaining his international presence and winning major trophies. He really is the proven resilient pillar of Indian cricket. Sustained excellence over a longer haul.
These two players, they truly exemplify the power of perseverance, don't they? Whether it's Reddy's father sacrifice or Iyer's relentless injury comebacks. Their stories just underscore the immense mental and physical grit you need to succeed at this level.
It's almost like a superpower in this sport, that grit.
Totally.
And I think what their careers tell us ultimately is that there isn't just one single path to success in modern cricket. You've got the meteoric rise, like Nitish Kumar Reddy, and then you've got the sustained excellence and incredible resilience of an established star like Shreyas Iyer.
Both equally inspiring, just in different ways, showing the diverse journeys that can lead you right to the very top.
Exactly.
What an incredible deep dive into the careers of Nitish Kumar Reddy and Shreyas Iyer. We've seen the explosive arrival of a new phenom and the unwavering journey of an established star, both making unique and powerful contributions to Indian cricket.
Yeah, definitely two fascinating stories. So as you reflect on their contrasting yet equally inspiring stories, all that talent and resilience, maybe consider this. How does these different paths, the sudden explosion versus the long, consistent grind, how does that shape your understanding of what it really takes to build a lasting legacy in a demanding sport like cricket?
Good question.
And what can we, maybe as listeners, learn from both, from the rapid ascent of a young talent and the unwavering journey of an established star? Something to think about.